are embarking on week 6 of our journey, our golden journey. And so I'd like to review some of my favorite pieces from your week past 5 and talk about this form of art and philosophy, kintsugi. This is a bowl I brought back from Japan. I've had many years and sadly broke. But instead of throwing it away, or trying to repair it with super glue so it doesn't look broke, I repaired it with gold. And gold joinery is the translation for kintsugi, and it's beautiful. And if you look online, and you'll see all types of artwork that's kintsugi art. But it's an art as a form of an expression of a philosophy of embracing what is fractured, cracked, or broken in us, and repairing it with, not disguising it, but repairing it with gold so that it enhances the break and it actually is stronger where it was broken. I want to use this lyric from a song that Leonard Cohen wrote, and he said, "There's a crack in everything, and that is how the light gets in." It's a beautiful example of kintsugi as well, that we're all cracked. And Wabi Sabi teaches us that to expect a life without cracks is not living at all, and that we learn to embrace what is imperfect and find our beauty in those imperfections. And kintsugi is an expression of that. Like, this is me and my adventures of life. This is where I didn't sign up to be broken, for my heart to be broken open, but it was, and I walked through that, and on the other side of it, I was transformed. I'm stronger. I'm different. When we look at classic stories like Joseph Campbell uses The Wizard of Oz as a great example of Dorothy not signing up for the tornado, but winding up in a strange place called Oz, and not just encountering happy fairies and this easy road where she's skipping the whole time, but embarking on a journey that involved evil flying monkeys and witches and wonderful characters, and this whole idea of being lost and trying to find your way back home. And at the end, she's not the same Dorothy that was swept up in a tornado, but a better Dorothy. Let's say a more golden Dorothy. And so as we look at this journey that you're on, I wanted to remind you this week of the translation that I chose with the seal, and Andy Chung translated it for me. And he translated all 3 words, but the word golden, he said, it represents the quality of the journey that would lead to transformation. So like alchemy, this idea of taking base metal and putting it in fire, and the fire purifies the base metal, and it leaves us with this golden. It's another metaphor, analogy for the challenges of our life. You know, I didn't sign up for the broken heart from a divorce. I didn't want for the job to not work out. I wanted to get in this school, but I was rejected, or the illness, the cancer, the hardship of losing someone that we truly love. It is another example of the barns burnt down, and seeing the moon is the gold coming through the cracks. Seeing the moon is a repairing with gold. And the word opportunity is the word that I want to leave you with. And I oftentimes think of my students, the people that work with me, as like it sounds maybe funny saying this, but it's like my children, in a way that I am the guide on your path. I'm teaching you from things that I have been taught that are coming through me. But I have this sense of, like, I don't wish for you a perfect, flawless life without any challenges. You know, as a parent, I don't wish that. What I wish for you is that you have the strength and the grace to find your way home, and to find your way home through your challenges and adventures, and to find your way home to be a stronger version of yourself, a more colorful version of yourself, a more joyful version of yourself from the experiences that gave you the cracks. And so I leave you with the word opportunity and say, this week, as you think about how you're living the precious moments of your life, when you think about your history and what got you to locating yourself, I am here, and to be on this path of where I want to go and where I'm going, to know that there will be adventures and there will be challenges and we will get cracked. And to know that you always have the opportunity, there's always that possibility of repairing with gold, and to make yourself stronger and to come out of that as a new, more golden version of yourself.